My name is Daniel Walker. My personal info. My name is Daniel Walker. I am 12 years old. I attend Jamaica College First Form. My favorite sports are basketball, tennis, running, and football. I dream to be an engineer when I get the right opportunity. I really like science. I'm really good at art and I am a great singer. Next slide. This is the Nike Epic Rock shoe. As you can see, I showed some different angles of how the shoe looks. Next slide. Here are some. This is these are videos that helped me make my decision for the shoe I was going to pick.
Runners have always wanted their cushioning to do it all. They just never thought foam was going to be the thing to do it. For a while now, everyone just assumed foam was about as good as it was going to get, but we knew we could make it better. Our goal from the beginning was to bring everything together in a single package, softer and springier and lighter and more durable. Everyone's been making foam the same way, using the same ingredients for a long time. It's like the cushioning equivalent of white bread. To get the sensation we wanted, we used a proprietary process and all new ingredients to make a better dough. We filtered out over 400 recipes until we had one that was perfectly baked. That became Nike React, a sleek, crazy light shoe with all these soft, springy characteristics. Runners ran more than 17,000 miles on the test shoes. That's like running 649 marathons. And the farther they ran,
Pop, snap, springy,
bouncy.
the more impressed they were. We set out to create a new foam, and we ended up basically reinventing cushioning.
You can go to the next slide now.
is the follow-up to the wild.
My thoughts on how to make the shoe special for me. Honestly, I'm more of a basketballer than a runner, but don't get me wrong, I love running, so my main idea for the shoe is to turn it into a two-way product. What I mean by that is I want the shoe to be both a running shoe and a basketball shoe. The reason for this is because I love basketball, and based on the research I've done, the Nike Epic Rack could make a great basketball shoe. I also love running too, so I wanted to combine two sports into one shoe. Next slide. My idea of how to make the Nike Epic Rack a basketball shoe. The way we can make it a basketball shoe is if we take the outsole of another basketball shoe and then we add the basketball shoe outsole to Nike Epic Rack midsole. Then we style it the same way the Nike Epic Rack outsole would be. Next slide. This is the outsole of the shoe that works for me. Nike Hyperdunk 2017. Nike basketball shoes with the best traction. The Hyperdunk possesses a traction pattern that manipulates the foot's movement and impact. The pattern was created by Swoosh to ensure the player has a supportive base that is fine-tuned to provide most traction where required. And these are the features of the shoe that I put in there. The outsole of the Hyperdunk comes with an extended out trigger that works great. It needs some time to break in, but after that, it works like magic and provides great responsiveness. Hyperdunk Flying in 2017 was the first basketball shoe in Nike family that features React foam for cushioning. The shoe provides perfect balance and stability while playing. Once you are perfectly strapped in, you're good to go. The lockdown is smooth, there is no airspace, and you will feel your feet perfectly grounded. You can move to the next slide. This is the Nike Hyperdunk 2017. This is the shoe that I'll be using to merge. How I will market my shoes. Since I am doing a collab of Nike Epic Rack and the Nike Hyperdunk 2017, I will try to combine both of their prices, so my decision for the price of the shoes are 130 USD and 16,757 GMD. My target audience is mainly people who are like me, who like basketball, running, and science. My inspiration for my shoes design. The inspiration for the design is that one shoe will have basketball graphics on it, and then the other shoe will have science graphics on it like a robot. Next slide. This is design for my shoe. This is the basketball shoe. Next slide. This is the basketball shoe when I colored it. My color scheme. This is the science shoe. As you can see, I put a robot on it since I like science so much. Next slide. And I colored the basketball shoe, the science shoe, in different colors that I like. As you can see, the shoulders have a greenish looking yellow. That's for like a war color. And for the main parts of the robot, I put that blending part because those are my two favorite colors. Move to the next slide, please. This is my mood board for the basketball shoe. This is the mood board for the robot. For technology, I would like to use eddy focal currents. Eddy currents are loops of electrical current induced with conductors by a changing magnetic field. In the conductor, according to Faraday's law of induction, eddy currents flow in closed loops with conductors in planes perpendicular to the magnetic field. To put it simply, eddy currents are magnets that are charged by electricity, creating a magnetic field to repel perpendicular off the ground. The way I would use this is that I would repel the person wearing the shoe off of the ground depending on weight and size. On the shoe itself, it will have a button to turn off and turn on the magnetic field. Next slide. This is the end of my slides. I want to say thank you for the Nike team for helping me on my way here, for inspiring me.